I have literally seen and heard of situations whereby, you know, loan officers, processors would doctor documents. Um, it's bad. That's not really fraud. It's, I guess, in a representation of whatever's being sold. But seriously, it's, I don't know if you call it, you know, in Ohio, tampering with records, I guess, or something along those lines. They do that a lot. Maybe less than 10% of the time, but that's bad. You know, you get whiteout. You get, and the big one I know heard a lot about this by Ameriquest, and even on the other side, of course, Argent. If you're on the wholesale side, they'll accept this too. You can literally change a credit report. How'd they do this? I'm trying to remember. They would actually, and I never saw this, but I heard about it. Okay, they would take a credit report. You know, the numbers, the FICO scores by Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, white it out, or cut it out, I guess it would do, and then they would replace it with a different number. And the stupid bank wouldn't even pull their own credit report. So that was a big one. The GFE, the good faith estimate, they would go up to you might sign other documents which are obviously clean. Yeah, I'm not a terrorist. You sign a Patriot Act paper or other documents. Okay. Now the ones you don't want to see are the fees and everything. You want to wait till closing for that after you've already dragged them along, right? They'll take the piece of paper, and this I guess is quite easy to do. You just take a blank sheet of paper with, of course, the papers that the things that need to be signed on the paper. And the signature's not there, of course. But you have another paper right behind it. Okay, you put it up against a window. I'm looking at a window, by the way, and you just because you could see the signature through the blank sign part of it, and they would literally just sign it right there, And I have seen that. That's I don't know how the hell you can. How the hell you can not call that a crime, but people, they don't have a problem. They don't have a problem with it, It's horrible. That's just horrible. Another one was, they submitted the deal to Wells Fargo, okay? Wells Fargo approved it. They got some paperwork from, I guess, some kind of alleged judgment, on the credit report, and I got the judge to say whatever, and they whited it out and then sent it over, to say, there's no judgment, so we can go ahead and get this deal done, And then you have loan offers at mortgage brokerages, which will, this isn't in the actual documents, but I'm talking about specifically how they manipulate documents, okay? You'll have the actual Form 1003, Uniform Residential Loan Application. Under liabilities, it shows all different liabilities, right? This is great. It's really quite crafty and nifty how they do this. It should be illegal somehow. You've got mortgage, you've got auto loan, revolving, okay? Chase, Discover, American Express, MBNA, Bank of America now. A bunch of these, I say MBNA because back when I was in the business it was MBNA. And a bunch of other ones, okay? Well, GEMB is another one too. They'll take, now when you pull credit, everything's imported to this computer system. Well, guess what? You can go back and delete that, boom, to take off one of them. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like, this Ford Motor Credit, this is kind of hurting the ratios a little bit. Take it off. Maybe the underwriter won't see it. It's not how ratios work. That $410 installment loan, that $650 installment loan, the $250 installment loan, or the revolving line of credit they just kind of missed, or collections that was on there for $1,500 that was on there. Yeah, underwriters didn't see that. And they can miss that stuff. They really can. They can pull their own credit too, or the bank can, even them themselves, they can do it because it's specifically the bank doing all their own underwriting and everything. Especially this is very common with the mortgage brokerages when they're actually, correspondent. Banks can do this a lot too. I heard about this a lot at Charter One, Fifth Third Bank. Charter One's, in Cleveland. They're called Citizens. Different other areas. They're owned by Royal Bank of Scotland. I don't know if I ever heard about it at Chase. Or Bank of America. That's obvious. They do that all the time. But these are big, really bad manipulations. There's a lot of them too. And please share me yours. I want to hear the other ones. I want to put them up there too. There's so many I just forgot. I can't remember them all, but they're quite unique. They need to be prosecuted.